What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it. I thought I did this movie review. Man, I'm slipping. You watch so many movies, you forget to actually watch the movies. I mean, to do the reviews. You see so many at a time. I hadn't thought I did it already. King Richard, the story about Serena Williams' father and her and Venus, uh, and how Richard actually geared and steered them into tennis and made them help put them on the course to being prodigies. His strategy was unorthodox. A lot of people didn't believe in it. And this is a story to glorify him. Now, when they start doing that, normally when they start making these biopic films, they either the person ain't alive or they getting ready to go because it's a lot of money to be given to somebody off these movies and stuff. So normally they don't make it. So now this story is a Compton story, and Smith did a great job, and even the mother, the lady that played the mother, she was excellent, being a major part of really helping Serena because Venus was older. Most of the tennis pros were more focused on Venus, but the mom really helped Serena as she was like waiting in the wings, to take the reins, but they were putting their hard-earned money into this, and they didn't really have anything. But the father had a goal. He envisioned their family being rich, and he's one day y'all gonna sign $1 million contracts. You just wait. This ain't always gonna be your life. And look at them now. They're not even 40, and they got multi-millions of dollars. And it's not even about the money. It's about freedom. You know, to choose a path for their families and goals. But the road to get there is hard because this is a sport that's pretty much not for them. They're not normally predominantly for uh, for African Americans. I mean, the story was great, and I like the movie. Stars out of 4. The only reason I didn't give it 4 stars, and what holds this movie back, is that they were afraid to go into the grit. We saw only grit we saw is when he kept getting bothered by the gangs, over there while they was doing their tennis. One of the guys liked his daughter and he wasn't going for it. So, they jumped him in the park and everything. So that was the only grit that, people saw over there. And they showed that guy eventually getting taken out. Now that was dramatized, but these incidents happened in Compton a lot. Now, there were a lot of different turmoil like situations that transpired. You wanted to see what happened with the other side families. They didn't go into depth with the other children that he had and how that strain was on the wife. You never really saw that. This is like a Walt Disney production compared to what happened in real life, where it's really grit. The wife kind of glances over it and has one little, rant about it, and then it's over. So I felt that it should have been more attention into the film than what they actually you know, portrayed on the screen. Will Smith delivery was hilarious. He cracked me up. Venus Williams, do you want to take this deal? No. Okay, there it is. All right, let's go eat. All right, now come on now, cause you paying. Man, that cracks me up every time I see it. That one scene is so hilarious. She turned down that Nike money because Nike wanted to try to come in and swindle right away. They wanted to come in and say, well, they from Compton, they broke, they from the projects. Let's just throw $3 million out there. And then the other trainer, oh man, this is a great deal. It's like, why is this such a great deal, you think? This is a young future prodigy who hadn't even played since she was dominating that circuit and just quit for like damn near 3 years, came back and went pro. And when she went pro, it was basically over. It was over for the game. She had arrived. And just by her coming out party, Venus is going to change the game in the way it was played. These girls couldn't keep up with the pressure. She came from Compton. She had all the pressure was in her household. She could deal with everything else. Well, that's the tactic. When you put people on the clock, that's how you get deals done. A lot of people, they did James Harden like that. OKC told James Harden he had 24 hours or he had the weekend to sign the deal. He didn't even see the deal until he's like, I didn't even get to see it. And when I tell him I saw it, they telling me it's finna expire by this day. So I was telling him, okay, you really ain't trying to sign me. So that's why James turned down the deal. They just did that to say, hey, we tried to keep James Harden. We offered him money. Now you offered him a deal like take it or leave it. That ain't saying you want him on the team. And they were happy because they did not want to pay and be in the salary and be in the luxury tax. That's a whole different thing. The young actresses, they had to hold the story was about Richard. So Richard's position, how he felt like, hey, I never got any respect in this world, but they gonna respect y'all. And he put everything out there for his children. But it was a vision. It was just like, LeVar Ball, how he saw things for his boys. He saw this as not just a way out for him, but for his boys. And by the dad having the belief and vision, the boys know, like, man, we got to make this happen. This is the goal. We got to get here. And Lonzo became better than anybody ever dreamed. If he stayed with the Lakers, he would not have been at the level he is right now. Not playing at that level. People always they always get things wrong or to the words twisted or they always do it. So to me it's no surprise at all when I hear somebody say something that just don't make any damn sense and it don't. And you're like, that don't even make sense. What are you even saying right now? So for me, it's like the old saying go, it is what it is. That's the saying. It is what it is. That's Hollywood. The real tension was with the wife. They're Jehovah Witness. Let's see, why was the neighbor across the street so against them? They never went into anything. He got all these kids out of wedlock, and they was just showing up at the door saying that they your son, the wife blowing up. We like, we need to get into this. This is playing a major part into what he's doing now. You had kids coming up to the house asking for money. Like, hey, dad, we your kids too. We need that bread. We seeing you on TV. That's why you stopped seeing Mr. Williams at the golfing events. You know, that's what I thought they were gonna go down this road, but they just probably wanted to just honor him. But I thought they were gonna go down that road and take that approach. That would only make sense, right? hmm A lot of it is relatable to a lot of people who had to grow up fast or who had a family fast and had to take care of brothers or sisters and that nature. So a lot of things had to be sacrificed. So it is what it is. Yeah, it's a good movie, man. I could watch it. Probably gonna watch it with my dad. He loved Will Smith movies. Pursuit of Happiness was one of his best movies. Should have won an Oscar, but Training Day was Training Day. hmm Well, everyone should get some sleep because I'm about to go check out myself. So God bless you. Good night.